Fire has broken out at Deglos, causing smoke to spread out to the nearby communities. The St. Lucia Fire Service has made efforts to try to put out the fire since Thursday, October 2nd. Residents are complaining that they are suffering from this heavy smoke. The latest fire at the Deglos Landfill, which reportedly began on Thursday, has plunged the community into a haze. Though no active flames were visible at the scene, plumes of thick grey smoke billowed from the immense heaps of garbage, stretching high into the sky before drifting into adjacent residential zones. The St. Lucia Fire Service has been tirelessly working to contain the situation, echoing their recent efforts in View Fort, where they also battled a landfill fire. For many, the situation is dire. A concerned resident living near the landfill described the profound impact on his family, particularly his daughter, who suffers from asthma.
I believe the reason for that is because they doesn't really cover the garbage on the landfill properly. This is my feelings. I'm not saying this is the truth, but this is my feelings. But it affected us indeed greatly, very, very greatly.
While acknowledging that the St. Lucia Solid Waste Management Authority, SLSWMA, had not directly communicated with residents since the fire started, concerned citizens have taken their own precautionary measures, including wearing masks and keeping windows and doors tightly shut to mitigate the ingress of noxious fumes. Another resident highlighted the unpleasant odor as a significant additional challenge.
The smell of the landfill affecting us a lot. Even flies. There are times you can have nothing uncover. Even if you put out the thing, you have to put it back in because it's flies alone. The smell is very, very, very bad.
He posited his own theory regarding the fire's origin.
The landfill is some place where they put a lot of old stuff, nylons and stuff. So they need to cover up the garbage properly.
However, the impact isn't uniform across the community. Some residents, while still contending with the foul odor and flies, reported being unbothered by the smoke itself, attributing this to the prevailing wind direction and the terrain of their specific locations. Others admitted to being unaware that a fire has started until the smell reached them.
Honestly, I didn't know there was a fire. I see people posting it. But apparently, where it is not affecting us, maybe because of where we, that's why maybe in the center or something. But I seen Cicero getting more affected than we are. Yeah, that's the damp. Mostly the problem is very flies.
I hear about it, but all the time I take the smell, I did not know that's what that smell in there.
The sentiment among long-time residents suggests this is not an isolated incident.
The fires before it has lasted maybe a week? Yeah, for 7 days. But that one only have 2 days so far. Yeah.
In response to the escalating crisis, the St. Lucia Solid Waste Management Authority, SLSWMA, issued a press release on Friday, October 3rd, the day following the fire's commencement. The authority acknowledged the significant impact of the smoke on surrounding communities and extended an apology for the discomfort and concern generated. The SLSWMA affirmed its commitment to providing ongoing updates as the situation develops and reiterated its dedication to restoring safe conditions at the landfill. As residents continue to contend with the immediate aftermath, the long-term solution to sustainable waste management and community well-being remains a critical concern. Keela Edwin, NBC Prime.